Welcome back. All right, so I want to explore. Now, I was looking at this one before and I was like, this is the highest price trip in Eureka. And we can probably cut right up here and go to Coos Bay. But then I got looking at it just a second ago, and if we go this way, right, we're going to hit these two locations, as well as we could potentially hit, close enough to get at least these two. Maybe. We'll see. Either way, this will open up a couple. We'll be able to get Coos Bay opened up, and then we can potentially take another short haul in Oregon and work our way up towards Washington. Ultimately, I want to get back up to Washington so we can explore a little bit, but, it is what it is. So we're going to start with the excavator. So, let's go. Alright, so if I remember correctly, I'm going to need to turn all the way around. Yep. But actually, I think we are at the location that we want to be. So we can just cut in here and... Yep, that's what we want. So we will take that job. Oh dear Lord, we're going to have to squeeze that out beside the one that we just parked. Alright. That'll be fine. We'll be alright. Yep. Oof. What the hell was that? Whatever it was, I damaged it. Damaged myself by 5%. There we go. Alright, so luckily we're gonna head straight out of here. So like we're gonna go out and head down to the right. So what I'm thinking if we cut this at kind of an angle, we can squeeze right through there without rubbing up against that. So I'm gonna cut the wheel like this. It's like we don't want to hit this backhoe. Thinking we are far enough away that we will squeeze right out. Oh yeah, that's plenty big enough. Look at that. Like a glove. Alright, we definitely need to fuel. I don't think we'll need to sleep before this one is over. Well, maybe. This is a pretty long haul. We'll see. It says we need to sleep in 7 hours. We've got a 14-hour trip, so we'll see. We have 30 hours to get this complete. So yeah, we'll be alright. We'll find a place to fuel up. We'll find a place to rest. Oop. Oh, lordy. Alright, so let's look. We don't have much fuel. Looks like we can fuel up here. So we'll stop there for fuel. We don't need to stop to sleep until... there's our garage, but we can't buy that, so maybe we'll want to stop here. I mean... we got about half our trip before we need to actually sleep. So let's look. Why is it looping us all the way out here around 139? Is it because of what we're loaded with? I think it's probably it. It may not be strictly legal for us to take these roads because of how heavy we are. But we can cut so much time off if we go this way. So we'll do that. What are you doing? It won't let us. It absolutely will not let us not, go into Klamath Falls. Alright, so I'm gonna say, let's drop that. We'll reset. I'll drop that there. Oh no. That there. And we'll drop a 2 here. Drop a 2 there. So that will tell us that we're gonna say 3 there, 4. And a 4. No. We'll just remove that 3. Alright, so we just have to keep an eye on it. We're gonna hit the 1, fuel up, we'll go to the 2, and then I really want to get into weed. That's kind of why I'm headed that direction. Alright, let's get back to driving. I mean, it's probably, like I said, it's probably because we are heavier than what those roads allow, but they don't ever do anything in the game about it, and if I were an actual truck driver and I knew that the may not be strictly legal, but the sheriff's department wasn't actually going to enforce it, then I'm probably going to ignore it. Because if I can get the same amount of money at half the friggin' hours, I'm gonna do it. Because that saves me fuel, saves me cost, and increases my profits. Alright, so we'll fuel up here. Right. Have to do that. I always forget which one is the shut down the engine button on this wheel. And we're all fueled up. Alright, so next up is our rest stop. Ooh. I gotta be very aware of who's coming down the road because they just whip right into this road. I'm a little tired today. I spent all day long with my kids and family at agricultural fair. It was a lovely time, but all that sun and walking around all day really makes you tired. Now I'm playing this, which, I mean, the whole point about this channel is that these relax me, and I think they can relax you too. Some sharp curves over here. Definitely liking the wheel better than the controller now that I've kind of gotten used to it. It took a little while, but it always does. Oh, hello. Well, isn't that interesting? We've fallen through the world. I have never seen this before. To be honest with you, I'm not sure what to do. So we're gonna hit F7. F8 rather. Oh. And we're gonna call a tow. I don't... Well, what the fuck just happened? Alright. Hold that thought. I will be right back. All right. Um, that was interesting. So, reloaded. We're after we set our waypoints, but before we fueled up. So, we fell through the earth right around here. I'm gonna go one more time, and if we fall through the earth again, we're probably gonna cut up into Crescent City and just be done with it, because that was kind of dumb. So let's get back to it, I guess. What are you gonna do? I'm just glad it didn't corrupt the save. I really should back up my saves. Haven't done that yet. This will be an interesting video. Yeah, that's exactly what you want to do. You want to ride a cop's ass. Smart, right? Alright, try this again. Tank's full. Let's go. Keep an eye out back, see nobody coming. Just gonna whip right out into traffic even though it's illegal. So yeah, like I said, if we fall through the earth again, then I'm going to wait for it to crash again and then swap over to go in the other direction. I think we'll still probably end up getting fuel in the same spot, but otherwise, you know, we can't risk going through the earth. I might speed up. Maybe we can skip over whatever glitch happened. And it may have just been a one-time thing anyways. Ooh, can't really speed up through here anyway. The best part about it is it's not like that was even part of a mod, I don't think. I'm pretty sure, you know, California is all part of the core. I've got to check. The Coast to Coast may have modified some of the actual California map, but I don't know. Where we fell through is coming right up, isn't it? I feel like it was. No, I don't have debug mode on, I don't think, so I can't really... Oh, there it goes again. Alright, we're gonna start over. One sec. Alright. Let's try this one more time. Let's just make sure it didn't save us in a glitch. Alright, we're good. So, change of plans. We're going to go get fuel. And then instead of coming up this way at all, we're going to cut up into Crescent City. And that will be our trip. Because I am not going to keep trying to find my way around falling through the earth. I will have to find the log on that and get that reported. But for now, let's just do our trip. Okay, once again, we are all fueled up. Now let us go. We shall go forth and conquer. It's going to yell at us, because I don't believe we're supposed to go this direction. Though I don't understand why, given we were on 101. Right? So maybe this section of 101 I'm not supposed to drive heavy loads on, or something. Either way. We're gonna go down 101. It's freaking out because it doesn't know what to do. It's like, you can't be down here. Oh, there we go. $4. Does that change? Nope, we still got 33,000, so we're going to get a ton of money for this trip, and it's going to be super short. We just cut 10 hours off our trip by not taking the route they wanted. More than likely, it's because this is a very hill-covered road. I think, if I remember correctly. But, you know, we've got a truck that can handle it. So, let's just do it. I mean, it's either this or we keep falling through the earth. Oh, we are not going to make that. Made it. Oh, that was surprising. Probably should have slowed down, but at this point I'm just frustrated. Cop's like, are you sure? Are you sure that you want to take that this way? Yes. Yes, I am. Really hate, I can't get around this guy. See, I'm the only one hauling heavy loads. All right. And this, yeah, this is where we would have ended up. We would have joined up. So we cut all this area off just by going up 101. Which, given the fact that there are other trucks going up 101 that are loaded as heavy as I am, I highly doubt it's illegal. Because, I mean, we were on 101 from Eureka, right? This is 101 all the way up. Or, yeah. So we were on 101 in Eureka up until here. Then we were going to hit 299 and work our way up onto 44 and up 395, back onto 299. Yeah. So we're good. This is fine. Now we're going to ride 101 the rest of the way in to Coos Bay. And here's where the freeway becomes an actual, normal highway, normal road. I don't understand why it had me skip 101 and I could not make it go up until I was on 101. Oh well. We made it. We're good. Oh, Pierre couldn't find a job, so he had to return empty. 502 fuel and maintenance costs. Oh well. Cost of doing business. Sometimes you just don't have a job. And we'll take a look at them when we get to Coos Bay. I think we're going to continue on with another job after we hit there. But, yeah. I want to take a moment to look at our garages and see how they're performing. I'm thinking the next thing that we want to do is pick up a truck and another driver and start filling out our garage. All three of them. I don't remember. Am I based out of Washington now? I'll take a look at that in a little bit. I don't know if I'll get the Utah DLC when it comes out right off the bat. I may wait. It's going to take a little while for the Coast to Coast mod to get updated anyways, so I'll probably end up waiting for it until that happens, just so that we don't end up with the same situation that we did with Washington, where it just stops working. Alright. We have 3 hours before we need to rest, so let's swing in here. I mean, we got plenty of time to get there. And this is a perfect size spot. Alright, turn that off. We'll hit the button. Alright, and we got 15 hours remaining on our job, which is an hour and a half away. It's 1 a.m. I don't like driving in the dark, but it is what it is. Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. I really don't like driving heavy in the dark because I can't see the trailer. And I know there must be a button to turn trailer lights on, but I'll be damned if I can find it. Now, I do want to get the Utah DLC because I think that will help expand some of the areas that we don't really have much. Like, let me just take a peek. If I remember correctly, yeah, we don't have really jack in Utah. There's Salt Lake City, Moab, Bluff, and a total of 3 roads, 4, 5, 6 roads. So that's going to fill this out nicely. And, you know, if we can get Utah and then Colorado, which I think is probably they're either going to do Utah and Colorado, or they're going to do Utah and then Idaho, to kind of move the entire map, because this goes all the way up to Canada. So they'll inch the entire map to the east, where they already have, you know, this whole section filled out. Then they'll fill out this section, you know, and then they'll work on this. That's what I'm interested in. Because if this map gets filled out a ton, that's going to open up so many options for, you know, because I want to buy at least 1 garage in every state. So that will fill out options for, you know, Nevada, Arizona, California. Like, these are all close enough to Utah when you have a decent long distance. So we'll worry about that when it gets here. But for now, again, when it's released, then you have to worry about the coast to coast mod, incorporating it. So until then, it's gonna, we'll be without it. But as soon as I see that it's suitable for this playthrough, I will get it installed and we'll start expanding through there. Speeding violation. You jumped down from 55 to what? No, it's still 55. What the fuck are you talking about? Oh, they caught me on a corner. They probably dropped that corner right down to 25 because it's so sharp and I didn't. That's my bad. Fuck that. Luckily, we cut enough time off that I'm not all that worried about it. $1,000 is a minor inconvenience. Ooh, we made money. From Simone. I love that woman. Always making us good money. Alright. We got 37 minutes left. Yes, I'm aware that I'm braiding you. I don't care. You can flash all you want. I ain't getting another $1,000 ticket. Fuck that. Fool me once, shame on me. Or, what is it? Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Fool me 3 times, shame on both of us. Welcome to Coos Bay. Gotta turn left up here, so I can probably get in this lane. Come on. Give me green. Feel like a drag racer. With the slowest race car ever. Be like a drag racer who, as soon as he sees green, jumps out of his car and runs. I'd actually love to see that. Alright. I'm going straight through here. Alright, come on. Ain't nobody coming. Let's go. Oh, you nearly tricked me. just gonna coast. Gonna make this corner anyway, so no sense to hit the gas. Now I can. All right, there we go. Time to inch a little bit forward because it's such a sharp corner. Where am I parking you? Oh. Wow. Right there. Mbada. I am not going to line that up perfectly this time. It's way off. Alright, we're going to cut that a little bit differently. There we go. Now we're lined up. Now we're cooking with gas. I made a mistake. Trying to straighten myself out here. Hey, there we go. Not the prettiest, but it did the job. All right, long distance delivery bonus. I'm sorry, guys. We lied to them. But hey, Yeah, we went 252 miles. They gave us a bonus anyways. So we just earned $33,000, made 751 XP, and we're inching our way towards level 18. Now, let us check our garage. Alright, so I am still out of Amarillo. Yeah, that's right. So I don't know. Maybe I don't want to go to Spokane. We'll leave that right now in Amarillo just so that we can get an idea. Spokane's doing awesome. $14,000 in revenue, probably including some of us. I think we were, yeah, because when you buy it, you get moved there. Bangor, 141,000 average revenue. So their current productivity is 21%, which makes sense given that there's only one person there, and this is compared to a fully equipped garage of this size. So I don't know what they consider fully equipped. I think for that calculation, it's probably just all drivers and all trucks. I don't think they include having trailers involved. So yeah, I mean, Spokane is only at 1%, but again, he just started, so we got to give him some time. And Amarillo is 100% because we are badass, and we destroy ratings. So let's look. Oh, we can purchase. That's right. We unlocked that the last time. That's awesome. I do. There's a lot of people. They like to go through and they like to buy the garage. When they see it. But me, I really don't care. I'm in it for the business aspect, which means the larger you get, the less likely it is you're going to see every building that you buy first. I mean, if you're buying, hundreds of buildings every year, you're not going to be able to. So you're going to have to rely on images and, location data. And that's exactly what this gives you. Like, I want one garage for every state. For California, that's going to be Fresno, because it's almost dead center, and that gives me access to all these. With Las Vegas, it's a little bit trickier because Carson City's awesome. It's got a ton around it, but so does Elko. And so does Las Vegas. And Reno and Carson City are almost identically located, so I could really go with either of them. I'm going to hold off on Utah anyways. Probably Idaho as well, because I do suspect Idaho is going to come shortly after Utah. We're pretty well safe getting anything on the East Coast, but again, Maine is going to be the last one probably, because it just is. So I'm fine there. In Canada, we can buy anywhere in Canada. In fact, if we want to buy, we can go to like Calgary, and that's close enough to Montana, Washington, Idaho, that it can get stuff all the way around it. And even if these change, this is not going to affect this. We could get Vancouver, and that's going to get all this. But again, we're talking, if we want to make an impact, we've got Amarillo. You're talking 1,000 miles around. I don't know what the cap on that is. Like, what is the... Let's look. I think is it skills? Yeah, it is. All right, so with skills, we're talking 2,500 miles is Oh, rank 6 we can deliver anywhere? Oh, that's amazing. Oh, that I like. I didn't see that before. I want to, yeah, let's get our drivers. Let's focus on that, because are we already doing that? Yeah, long distance, high value, high value. All right, so Victor, right, he's Bangor, so we want him long distance level 6 as soon as possible, because that's going to help out so much. High value. That's already level 3. Maybe we can move him. Well, I mean, she's still level 2 on most. She's still low level. So, I mean, even being low level, she's still rocking it. Let's look at our drivers. Oh, this is our drivers. So she is, if we sort by per day value, she's our second, you know? Pierre, again, we kind of keep moving him. I don't like to, you know, denigrate him here. He was going from Amarillo to Little Rock, and then he drove from Little Rock to Spokane. So he's got 2 days here where he wasn't able to do anything, and the only one is Butte to Spokane, which, I mean, it makes sense. They don't really have a lot going on there. So we'll give him a little bit of leeway here. Yeah, he's currently using the trailer, which is good. He does have access to that, and it's going to help him out with his jobs if he can't find something better value. Let's look at our loan. Got $439,000 loan, which is because we took a loan out, I believe. We could get a truck. So we got 120, 25. No, we're going to hold off. I want to get that loan paid down. All right, let's skip. Let's go to the freight market and let's check out what we have in Coos Bay. Best value per distance. It's going to send us back down to California, but Bakersfield, which is not an area we've been to before. It opens up a lot of California. But whew, that one is a nice long haul. All right, so we've been rocking this video for about an hour. I'm going to end it here, and we will do this long haul in the next video, I think. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. So, until I see you again, enjoy yourselves.